Hello friends, welcome to Entry, India's #1 online study platform. My name is Kamaldeep. In today's session, we will discuss about data interpretation for IBPS RRB, RRB PO and clerk for 2020. Okay, as you know, IBPS RRB has released its official notification. So now we have to prepare for these exams, PO and clerk. So DI plays an important role in your selection. So today's lecture we will discuss about some questions of DI. So first of all, you have a basic concept for DI. So what are these basic concepts? So these are actually some statements you need to know about them. What are those statements? So first statement is X is what percent of Y? What percent of Y? This is your first statement. Now second statement is Y is what percent of X? If in questions these statements appears, then how will you solve this? So we will discuss about those here. Now next is X is what percent more than Y, and fourth one is Y is what percent less than X. So these are the statements you need to know. Now talk about this first statement. X is what percent of Y? Just see here, you are comparing this X with this Y. So with which term you are comparing, that term will go to the denominator. So Y will go to denominator. Now X is compared to Y, then X upon Y into 100. This statement will give you this term. Okay. Now next, Y is what percent of X? Now here you are comparing with this X. So what will be Y? So Y will be Y upon X into 100. Now next, X is what percent more than Y, or he can write here X is how much percent more than Y. So similarly here you are comparing X is what percent more than Y with Y. So with Y, then Y will go to the denominator. What will come in the numerator? So whenever in any question you will see these two terms, more or less, you always calculate difference. So here what is difference of X and Y? That is X minus Y into 100, because X is more than Y. So we are subtracting Y from the X. So then X minus Y upon Y into 100. Now move to the next one. Y is what percent less than X? Comparing with X, X will be in the denominator. Now Y is less than X. So what is the difference of X and Y? That is X minus Y into 100. Okay. So these four statements you need to know before you start the DI. Now for example, if X and Y are given, X is 5, Y is 4. So can you calculate the answers of these questions? So first is X is what percent of Y. So as you can see, X is 5 by 4 into 100. So you will get 125%. Okay. Now in the next question, Y upon X into 100, what will you get? 4 upon 5 into 100. So this will be cancelled out by 20. You will get 80%. Okay. Now move to the next question. X is what percent more than Y? So here X upon Y divided X minus Y upon Y into 100. X minus Y will give you, so difference of X and Y is 1. So 1 upon 4 into 100, and this will give you 25%. So you can see here X is 25% more than Y. Okay. Now Y is what percent less than X, which is equals to X minus Y upon X into 100. It will give you 1 divided by X. What is X? X is 5. 1 upon 5 into 100, and you will get 20%. It means Y is 20% less than X. So in the first statement, in this statement actually, in third statement, x is 25% more than y, but y is 20% less than x. I hope these four statements are clear. Now move to the questions. This is your first question. Question is, study the given pie charts and answer the following questions. Okay, so you need to study these pie charts, and after that you need to answer these questions. Okay, so just study these pie charts. So let me decode this. What is he saying? So first of all, he's saying there are total number of voters which are 6400. Very good. Okay, now a ratio of male and female voters are given also. What is that? That is 5:3. So can you say, if this male is 5 and this female are 3, what will be total according to this ratio? So you will say total will be 8. Now but according to question, this 8 is equals to what? 64,000. This is given here. So can you say, if 8 unit is equals to this 64, then what will be your 1 unit? Your 1 unit will be 8,000. How do you calculate this? Just dividing 64,000 by 8. So you will get 1 unit will be equals to 8,000. This 1 unit equals to 8,000 is known as multiplying factor. What is this? This is multiplying factor. Okay. Now you have two types of questions. In first type of questions, you have to calculate exact values. Exact values. What are exact values? Suppose in a question he is asking you find the average, then average is the exact value actually. Okay, then you need to apply, you need to use this multiplying factor. Use multiplying factor. And what are second type of question? In second type of question, you will be asked to find percentage or a ratio. What you have to find? You have to find percentage or ratio. In those question, no need to use this multiplying factor. You just apply only ratio concept and you will get the answer. So I told you there are two types of question he will ask you. The first type are exact values, in which he will ask you to find exact value. And what are those questions? For example, if he asks you to find average, or if he asks to find the number of total males, number of total females, okay, in this city or in that city, so those are exact values. In those questions you need to use this multiplying factor. And if in any question he find if he asks to find you if he ask you to find what is percentage or ratio, then you will need to apply only ratio concept. Okay, so what is this ratio concept, or what is the use of this multiplying factor? We will see in these questions. First of all, if this unit is equals to 8,000, so can you say this 3 unit will be equals to 24,000? What you have done, you just multiply this 3 by 8,000, you will get 24,000. And what will be this 5 unit will equals to? This 5 unit will be equals to 40,000. And how will you get this? You are getting this by multiplying 8,000 to 5. Okay, so you can say your number of males are 40,000 and your number of females are 24,000, and your total is 64,000. Now what are about these pie charts? So in the first pie chart, percentage of distribution of total voters from 6 different cities, means these 64,000 votes are distributed here. Okay, means in the A city you will have 20%, in the B city you will have 22%, in the C you will have 12%, in the D you will have 18%, in the E you will have 10%, and the F you will have 18%. Okay, and what is in this second pie chart? In this second pie chart, this is the percentage distribution of female voters. Okay, just focus on this, female voters from 6 different cities. You know, total female voters are 24,000. So these 24,000 are distributed here. Means 14% of this 24 will be here. Now 16% of this 24 will be here. Now 25% of this will be here, and 10% will be here, and this is A and this is F. Okay, so I hope these pie charts are clear to you. Now we will move to the question and solve the question by using these all information. Okay, now move to the first question. In the first question, the number of male voters of city F is what percent of the total number of voters in the same city? So you need to find percentage of what? Male of F city divided by total of F into 100. So actually this is your question. So first of all, I'll tell you the basic method, then we'll go to the shortcut method. Okay, so what is the basic method? According to your basic method, now how can you find the male? As you have given total equals to male plus female. So if you have to find the male, can you say male will be equals to total minus female? If you have to find a male population of or male voter in any city, so you just need to subtract female from the total. Okay, so I hope this one is the clear. Now move to the question. What are the number of male in the F? So can you say total in the F are 18% of this 64,000 minus what are number of female in F? So you will say 25% of what? So 25% of this 24,000. So actually this is your basic method, divided by total in the F. So what is total in the F? 18% of the 64,000. Okay, into 100. So this is your basic method actually. If you calculate this all, you will get the answer. But in the exam, you have not that much time so that you can solve this question or this method by using this method. So you need to have a smart approach. So what is that smart approach? So let's see. Now, I have seen this male and female ratio is 5:3. So can you say your total are 8? Now don't use this 64 as total, just use total as 8, number of female as 3 and number of male as 5. Okay, so now move to the question. You have to find percentage of this. Number of male voter in city F is what percent of number of total voter in same city? So can you say male in F divided by total in F, okay, will be equals to, so male in F will be equals to what? So what will be male in F equals to? So can you say 18% of 8 minus this 25% of 3 divided by this 18% of 8 into 100. I hope you are getting my point. So you just need to use this ratio and you will get the answer. And what will be 18 into 8? You will get this 144. This 25 into 3, because this percentage will cancel out by this. Okay, this is minus 75 divided by 144 into 100. So 144 minus 75. So what is 144 minus 75? That is 69 divided by 144 into 100. Okay, so just calculate this. By 3 this is 23. By 3 this is 4 times. Okay, and this is 8. So we will get 23 by 48 into 100. And what is 23 by 48 into 100? Now see here, if you had 24 by 48 into 100, you will get, this is as 50%. You will get 50%. But here you have 23, which is slightly less than 24. It means your answer will be less than 50%. So just see the option. less than 50, this is 48. 48% is the right answer, and you need to calculate actually approx value. So 48 is the right answer. I hope this concept is clear. Okay, now move to the next question. What is next question? Now move to the next question. Question number second. You have asked what is the average number of female voter in the city A, B and E together. Okay, you know what is average? Average is sum divided by total numbers. Okay, so what is average here? So you will say average will be female of city A plus female of city B plus female of city E divided by total female of A. And what are female of A? So we will say this one is A, this one is B and this one is C. So females are 14% plus female of B are 16% and female of E are 10%. So these are some divided by total number. Total number are 3. Now there is one thing. These percent are of what? These percent are of what? These percent are of what? 3. Okay. So I have already told you average is an exact number, and when you will have to find the exact number, you will have to use that multiplying factor. I have told you, na? You have to find exact value, then you have to use this multiplying factor. And what is multiplying factor here is 8000. So you have to just multiply by 8000. So you will get 3 cancel out by 3. This will become 40%. 40% of what? 8000. And what you will get? 32,000. 40% of 8000 will be 3200. Actually 3200 is the right answer. I hope this question is also clear to you. Now move to the next question. Okay, what is next question? The number of male voters in city C is what percent of number of male voter in city D? So you have to find out male of city C divided by male of city D into 100. So you have to find out this percentage. So according to question, you need to find out what are male of C. So how can you find out male? So I have already told you, if you have to find male, you have to subtract female from the total. So total minus female will give you the number of males. So talk about the city C. Here you have 12%. 12% of what? 12% of 8. Why 8? Because if male are 5, female are 3, then what are total? Then total are 8. So this 12% of 8 minus, now female of this C. What will be female of C? This 25% of 3 divided by male in D. So you have to calculate total in D. Total in D will be 18% of 8 minus this 10% of 3 into 100. So now just calculate this and you will get the answer. Percentage will be cancel out. This percentage will cancel out. This will become 96 and this one is 75. 96 minus 75 will give you 21 divided by. Now this 18 into 8 is 144. 144 minus 30. So 144 minus 30 will give you what? 114 into 100. Okay. So what will be the answer? So you have to find actually approx answer. So this will cancel out by 7 into 3 and this will cancel out by 3 3 is 9, 8 3 is 8. So this will become 700 divided by 38. So as you can say, if you divide this, so this will become 1 and something. So there is only one option which is starting with 1, that is 18% will be the answer. Okay, otherwise you just divide 700 by 38, you will get this approximately 18% is the answer. So I hope this ratio method is clear to you. Done. Now move to the question number 4. If you have any doubt, please write it in the comment, and we will discuss about that doubt. So now the number of female voter in city D is what percent of number of male voter in city A? Number of female in city D, number of females in city D. Okay, so what are number of female in city D? So this is city D. So you will get 10% of 3 divided by male in A. So what are total in A? 20% of this 8 minus what are female in A? So those are 14% of this 3 into 100. So this is the required answer. So what will you get? You will get 30 divided by this is 160 minus 42. You will get 118 into 100. Okay. So this will cancel out by 15. This will cancel out by 59. So we will get 1599 divided by 59. Okay. So you need to find what is approx value. So tell me, actually, suppose this one is, let 100% is 59. Okay. So what will be 10%? So we'll say 10% will be 5.9, and I'll say what will be 20%? So we'll say 20% will be this 8 and this 11.8. Then I will say what is 30%? So we will say just multiply this. So we will say this 7 and this 17.7. Okay. So if 10% is 5.9, 30% is 17.7, you just need to calculate about this 15. 15 is what percent of 59? So you can easily say 15 will be approximately less than 30%. And in the question, in the options, you will say there is only one option, that is 25%, which is less than 30. So this will be the right answer. Actually, you can also do this by using this method, but if you use this method, okay, so you can easily see that this 25% will be the answer of this question. So I hope this concept is clear to you. Now move to the next question. What is next question? In which two cities the ratio between the female voter is 7:8? Okay, you have to find the ratio between two cities 7:8. Which are those cities? So first of all, this B and C. So see here, B and C, no. C and F, this C and this is F, no, this cannot be happen also. B and A. So what is B and A? Now here, B is 16%, A is 14%. So we will get 8:7. What you need to know, you need to find 7:8. So just reverse it, 7:8, which means your answer will be A:B. Okay. Now some of you are thinking, so why didn't you use those calculation? Why didn't you use this? Okay. So no need to calculate these. You just have to find out number of females. No? Okay. So how will you find number of females? So already given this pie chart is of number of females, percentage distribution of number of females. So no need to calculate anything. Just use these percentage values. You will get the exact answer. Okay. So what is the answer? So you will say 14:16%. This is A, this is B, and you will get 7:8, and this one is the right answer. I hope this concept is clear. Okay. Now move to the next question. Actually, this was the final, and move to the next DI actually. So this one is also very important DI and very tricky one. So first of all, just study the pie chart and table carefully. So here's a pie chart and here is a table. So what is given in here? The percentage distribution of total employees from different department of an organization. Means in this pie chart you have given total number of employees and their percentage distribution in different department. So first one, this here, this one is IT, this one is your production, this one is your HR, this one is your marketing, this one is your distribution, and this one is your accounts. Okay, and here also given total number of employees. So suppose if you have to find what are total number of employees in this production department, so you just need to calculate 1200 into 25%. So you will get total employees in the production department. Now there is one trick in this. Now these are total, and this total will be equals to male plus female population. Okay, when this male plus female will be equals to this 20%. And in IT department you have already given the number of males. Number of males are what? 35% are given. So can you say number of females will be 65? If you talk about female will be 65. Here in production department, if men's are 87, then female will be 13. In HR, this one is 25, then female will be 75. This one is 75, then female will be 75. 50, then this will be also 50. Here 65, then this will be also 35. Okay, so number of male you have got, number of female you have got also. Done. So now if I ask you to find out the number of female in this marketing department, if I have to find the number of female in this marketing department, so how I will calculate? So you will calculate total are 1200 into 23%. So you have calculated the population of marketing department. Okay, now you have to calculate the female. Now go to the marketing department. You have in marketing department 75% male. So what are female? So you will say 25% are female. Okay, so if you calculate this, you will get the number of females in the marketing department. Similarly, if you have to find out what are number of male in HR department, so you will say total are 1200. In 1200, 5% are in HR department, and of this total in HR, 25% are male. So I hope this concept is clear. So if you have to find the male in HR, so you will calculate like this. Done. So now move to the question and we will calculate the answer. So first question is, what is the respective ratio of number of men from marketing department to those from the accounts department? Okay. Now you will say we have total 1200. Now we will talk about marketing. In marketing, there are 23% total. But you need to calculate number of males. So in marketing, you have 75% male. So 75% of this number. A ratio. No need to calculate this because you have to find out the ratio. So just use ratio. Now total are again 1200. Now you have to find out the male in the accounts department. So what is the total in accounts department? The total are 15% into, in accounts department, if you talk about male are 65%. So now this 1200 will cancel out by this 1200. Okay. Now this 100 will cancel out these hundreds. This 15 will cancel this 75 by 5. This 5 will cancel this 65 by 13. So you will get 23, a ratio 13, and this one is the answer. So I have already told you, do not calculate this. Just use this ratio symbol and cut those values which are common. Okay, and you will get the answer 23 ratio 13. So I hope the question is clear. Now move to the second question. The ratio of women from IT department form what percent of the number of men from the same department? So according to question, you have to find women in IT divided by men in IT, okay, into 100. This is your actual question. So tell me, what are the number of women in IT? So you will say we have total 1200. In 1200, uh, what are in IT department 20%, and of these 1200 20%, we have female what 65, because male are 35%, so female will be 65. So ultimately you will write here 65 divided by. Now for male 1200 into 20% will be same, so as you can say these both are same, so no need to write actually this. So I was just clearing the concept, so that's why I have written these values. Otherwise in the paper you no need you don't have to uh, write these values actually, because this will cancel out. So you just need to write down the percentage of male and female only. So women are 65% here in IT department, and what are male are 35, okay, in 200. So this will cancel out by 13, this will cancel out by 7. So you will get 1300 divided by 7. So just calculate this. This will 1 60 means 8, 4, 4 means 5, decimal 5 means 7 and 1. So you will get this 185.71% as the answer. So I hope this question is clear. So now if you have to calculate the answer, so just write this: women in IT, what are women in IT? 65 divided by, because you have to find out in the same department, no? You have to find out the percentage in same department, so everything will be same. So just you have to calculate only by using percentage of male and percentage of female. So women upon men equals to 65 upon 35 into 100, and you will get this 185.71. This is the right answer. Okay, I hope this one is the clear. Now move to the next question. This is very important actually, and this is lengthy also. You have to find total number of male from all departments together from what percent of total number of employees in the organization. Okay, so there is a trick to solve this question. What is that trick? You have to find number of males. So in IT department, what is total percent? Percent is 20. And in IT department, what are percentage of male? Let me write this here actually. Again, we'll write. This one is total percent, and these are percentage of male. Okay. So if we talk about IT, 20% in IT, and what are male? Male are 35%. Okay. Now in production department, you have 25% total, and what are female? We have male. What are male? Male are 87% of this 25. Now in the next HR department, you have total 5%, and of those 5%, 25% are male. You can see in HR there are 25% male. In marketing, you have 23% total employees, and of those 23 you have 75% male. Next one is your distribution. In distribution you have 12% total, and of those total 50% are male. And in last one, accounts department, in the accounts department you have 65, so here you can write 65, and total is actually 15, and here you can write 65% male. So now you have to calculate. What is this 20%? So you can say 20% is 1 upon 5. So can I cancel this 35 by 5? So it will give you 7%. So in IT department, you will say number of males are 7% of total actually. What are number of males? 7% of what? 7% of total. So now in this production department, can you say this is 1 by 4? 25% is 1 upon 4. So 87 into 1 by 4. So you will cancel out this and you will get 21.75%. Clear? So in the production department, you are getting 21.75. In HR, total is 5. Number of male are 25. So you will get this is 1 upon 4. So can you calculate 5% of 1 by 4? That you will get 1.25% actually. Now 75 is 3 by 4 actually. 23 into 3 is 69. 69 by 4 is 17.25. Getting my point or not? Okay. Now move to the next. 50%. What is 50%? 50% is half. Half of 12 you get 6%. And the last one, this one is 3 by 20 actually. So what is 3 by 20? 65 into 3. 65 into 3 you will get 195 actually. So what will be half of 195? You will get 97.5. And when you divide by 10, so you will get 9.75. So actually your calculation should be very fast. Okay. And you need to know the tables from 1 to 20 actually. These are minimum 1 to 20. You need to know the tables, then your speed of calculation will be fast. Otherwise, if you don't remember these 1 to 20 tables, your speed will be slow. Okay. So these percentages are number of males out of total actually. So if you have to find out now total number of males, so just add up these all and you will get total number of males in the total. So what are total? This 0.75, this 25 will give you 1. This 0.25 and 0.75 give you 1 also. 1 plus 1 will give you 2. Now 7 plus 2 is 9, 21, 9, 30, 31 plus 17, 48, 48 plus 6, 54, 54 plus 9, 63. So this 63 is the right answer. So you just added all these, and you have got the answer. Okay. Now see one thing here. If you need to find out number of females, suppose if you have to find number of females, so just subtract this 63 from 100 and you will get 75. These are total number of females employees, total percentage of female employees in the organization. If I want to calculate male and female ratio, so male are 63% and female are 37%. So you will get 63 ratio 37. If you need to find out difference between male and female, so you will say here, male are 63, female are 37. So can you find out the difference? So what will be difference? So 13 minus 7, you will get 6, and this 5 minus 3 will get 2. So your difference will be 26. 26 of what? 26% of 1200 actually. That is your difference if you need to find out the difference between male and female. Okay. So by solving this question, you already find out the male and female ratio, total number of female, the difference between male and female. Okay. So this concept is very important. So suppose if you have to find number of female in IT department, so what are number of female in IT department? So you will say total there are 20. Out of those 20, 7% are male, then 13% will be, okay, 13% will be your female. You have in production department 25% total. In out of those total, 21.75 are male. What are female? So just subtract 21.75 from this 25. You will get 3.25 in the production. In HR, if total is 5, you are getting 1.25 as male in HR. So what are female? So you will get 5 minus 1.25. You will get 3.75. If 23% is total in marketing, out of those 17.25% are male, then what are female? So you will say female will be 5.75%. I hope you are getting my point. So if 12% out of those 12, 50% means 6% are male, then 6% will be female. Done. Now this, out of this 15, 9.75 are male, then what will be female? Female will be 5.25%. I hope this concept is clear. Okay, so if you have to find out the female, so directly you can calculate by using this. And in DI, please don't rub the calculation of first question, second question and third question. In DI, these calculation can be used in further questions. So I hope this concept is clear. So now move to the next question. What is the next question? Question number 4. What is the total number of women from the production department together and from production department and HR department together? So back to that question, this one is your production, this one is your HR. You need to find out the total female. So you have calculated here, female are 3.25 and here 3.75. So move to the next. So in production, you have 3.25 plus in HR you have 3.75. So can you say you have total 7%? 7% of what? 7% of 1200. This will cancel out by this. What will you get? You will get 84. 84, 84, 84. None of these. None of this is the answer. So I hope this concept is clear. If you have calculated these values, so you can easily find out this question also. Now move to the next question. What is next question? Which department has the highest number of women employees? Which department has the highest number of employees? IT, accounts, marketing. No need to calculate here. Just go to here. Just check what are the percentage of female in the first 13%, in here 3.25, 3.75, 5.75, 6, 5.25. Clearly you can say this 13% is the highest, which in which department? This is in IT department. So can you say you have highest number of female in the IT department? No need to calculate further. Okay, so once you have calculated this question, so your 2 to 3 question will be solved by using these calculations only. So I hope this concept is clear. So this was your first class of DI. We will continue this series, okay, in coming days. So I hope you have got my point, and I hope you have liked the video. So please share this video as much as you can, and please subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.